The concept of eco-friendly adventures is rooted in the practice of traveling in a manner that prioritizes environmental sustainability, conservation efforts, and the well-being of local communities. Unlike traditional tourism, which often overlooks the ecological and social impact on destinations, eco-friendly adventures focus on minimizing negative environmental footprints and promoting awareness about the importance of preserving natural and cultural resources. The rise of eco-friendly adventures signifies a growing awareness and demand among travelers to explore the world while adhering to principles of sustainability. The significance of eco-friendly adventures in the conversation about sustainable travel cannot be overstated. Tourism is a major global industry with significant environmental impacts, from carbon emissions due to transportation to the overuse of local resources. By embracing eco-friendly approaches, tourists can contribute to the global movement toward reducing these negative impacts and help protect the planet's biodiversity. Sustainable travel practices not only support conservation, but also foster economic benefits within local communities by promoting authentic cultural exchanges and sustained local employment. Two notable examples of eco-friendly adventures include Costa Rica and Bhutan. Costa Rica is celebrated for its robust commitment to sustainability, with nearly 30% of its land protected as national parks or reserves, offering eco-lodges and nature-centric tours that promote biodiversity conservation. Bhutan, known for prioritizing gross national happiness over GDP, restricts mass tourism through its policy of high-value, low-impact tourism, ensuring that visitors enjoy authentic experiences without depleting natural resources. Advocates for eco-friendly adventures argue that this approach not only supports environmental health, but also enriches the travel experience by fostering deeper connections with nature and local cultures. However, challenges persist, such as the higher costs often associated with sustainable travel options, which can be prohibitive for some travelers. Additionally, there is a risk of greenwashing, where businesses market themselves as sustainable without truly adhering to eco-friendly practices. Despite these challenges, the integration of eco-friendly adventures into travel planning influences many aspects of tourism, reshaping the industry towards greater accountability and responsibility. This movement encourages more destinations to adopt sustainable practices, thus expanding the availability of eco-friendly options worldwide. Ultimately, eco-friendly adventures are not just a trend, but are instrumental in ensuring the long-term viability of the travel industry and the preservation of our planet, highlighting the critical role of tourism in driving positive environmental change. Understanding sustainability in travel is essential when discussing the rise of eco-friendly adventures and top sustainable destinations. At its core, sustainability in travel refers to practices and principles that aim to minimize the negative impact of tourism on the environment, while enhancing the well-being of local communities and preserving cultural heritage. This approach ensures that travel activities do not deplete local resources, harm ecosystems, or disrupt social structures, but rather contribute positively to the destinations and people involved. The significance of understanding sustainability in travel is profound. As travelers become more conscious of their environmental footprint, promoting sustainable practices becomes crucial in preserving the very places they wish to experience. This awareness not only helps protect biodiversity and ecosystems, but also empowers communities, leading to economic benefits through responsible tourism initiatives. By highlighting sustainable travel, we embrace destinations that prioritize ecological balance and cultural integrity, ultimately helping to sustain these wonders for future generations. Real-world examples of sustainability in travel are increasingly visible. In Costa Rica, for instance, ecotourism has been embraced with initiatives like the Certification for Sustainable Tourism, which encourages local businesses to adopt practices that conserve the environment. Another example is Bhutan's approach to tourism, where the country limits visitor numbers through a high-value, low-impact tourism policy, ensuring that tourism does not overwhelm their stunning landscapes and rich cultural heritage. Support for sustainable travel is growing. Many travelers express the desire for experiences that are both enjoyable and ethically sound, supporting the shift toward more sustainable practices in the travel industry. Tourism experts advocate this idea, suggesting that sustainability not only benefits the environment, but also enhances the authenticity and quality of travel experiences. Despite its benefits, sustainable travel faces challenges. Implementing sustainable practices can be costly and complex, requiring collaboration among governments, businesses, and travelers. Some critics argue that certain aspects of sustainability could lead to greenwashing, where businesses claim to be eco-friendly without substantial actions. Others suggest that limiting traveler numbers, as seen in Bhutan, could make travel accessible predominantly to wealthier tourists, posing issues of inclusivity. Understanding sustainability in travel connects directly to the broader theme of eco-friendly adventures. It influences decisions around which destinations to promote and visit, how tourism activities are managed, and the overall impact of travel on our planet. By prioritizing sustainability, we champion a model of travel that respects and preserves our world, ensuring that the beauty, culture, and diversity of destinations remain vibrant for generations to come. Popular sustainable destinations worldwide refers to travel locations that incorporate environmental, economic, and social sustainability into their tourism practices. These destinations prioritize conserving natural resources, supporting local communities, and providing meaningful experiences for travelers that are mindful of their environmental footprint. This concept is significant as it reflects a growing trend in tourism. Travelers are increasingly seeking out experiences that allow them to explore the world without causing harm to the planet or its inhabitants. As a result, these destinations are becoming more integrated into the eco-friendly adventure landscape, attracting conscientious travelers who wish to contribute positively to the places they visit. Take, for example, Costa Rica, a country renowned for its commitment to sustainability. With more than a quarter of its land protected as national parks and reserves, Costa Rica has become a haven for sustainable tourism. Activities such as organic farm tours, eco-lodges, and conservation-themed excursions allow tourists to engage with nature while promoting environmental stewardship. Another example is Bhutan, which measures success not by gross domestic product, but by gross national happiness, with sustainability and cultural preservation at its core. The country's approach to tourism involves a policy of high value, low impact, ensuring that tourist activities align with ecological preservation and cultural integrity. Supporters of sustainable destinations argue that they provide a framework for more responsible tourism, which can lead to improved biodiversity conservation, reduced carbon emissions, and enhanced community well-being. However, challenges persist, such as the risk of greenwashing, where destinations falsely claim sustainable credentials, and the potential for over-tourism in popular eco-friendly spots, which might lead to environmental degradation and cultural disruption. These challenges also bring alternative viewpoints into the conversation. Some argue that the strict imposition of sustainable practices can limit access for travelers and reduce economic opportunities for local populations. Furthermore, varying definitions of what constitutes sustainable can lead to inconsistencies and confusion for tourists trying to make informed choices. The popularity of sustainable destinations intertwines closely with broader eco-friendly adventure trends, fostering awareness and encouraging others in the tourism industry to adopt more sustainable practices. As travelers increasingly prioritize destinations that support environmental and social responsibility, sustainable tourism development becomes a catalyst for global change. This influence extends the conversation about eco-friendly adventures to the wider public, urging both travelers and industry stakeholders to consider their impact on the world. The environmental impact of eco-friendly travel is a vital component in understanding the broader trend of sustainable tourism. Eco-friendly travel, at its core, involves minimizing the negative effects of tourism on the environment while promoting conservation efforts and supporting local communities. It emphasizes practices that reduce carbon footprints, conserve natural resources, and encourage cultural sensitivity. This concept is essential within the realm of sustainable destinations because it directly addresses the need for tourism to exist in harmony with nature rather than at its expense. The significance of this point is profound, as traveling sustainably is becoming both a moral imperative and a strategically advantageous position for destinations looking to attract conscientious travelers. Destinations that prioritize eco-friendly practices are increasingly sought after as more travelers are opting for vacations that align with their values concerning the environment and sustainability. Two compelling real-world examples of the environmental impact of eco-friendly travel include the Galapagos Islands and Costa Rica. The Galapagos have long been at the forefront of sustainable tourism due to strict regulations that control visitor numbers and activities to protect its unique ecosystems. Costa Rica, on the other hand, is known for its national parks and initiatives like the Certification for Sustainable Tourism, which encourages businesses to operate sustainably. Both destinations illustrate how eco-friendly travel can preserve natural wonders for future generations while providing unparalleled experiences to visitors. Supported by organizations such as the United Nations World Tourism Organization, proponents argue that eco-friendly travel is not only beneficial for the environment, but is also economically viable. By fostering sustainable practices, destinations can ensure long-term viability and economic benefits through tourism. However, challenges and controversies do exist. There is a risk of greenwashing, where businesses claim to be eco-friendly without substantial practices backing those claims, thereby misleading consumers. Additionally, implementing sustainable practices often requires significant investment and systemic change, which can be a barrier in some regions, especially where economic resources are limited. Critics also argue that even eco-friendly travel can contribute to environmental degradation if not managed properly, particularly when it comes to long-haul flights that produce significant carbon emissions. The environmental impact of eco-friendly travel is intrinsically linked to other aspects of the rise of sustainable destinations, such as community involvement and economic development. By understanding and mitigating the environmental impacts, destinations can create a cohesive approach that touches upon conservation, cultural heritage, preservation, and economic vitality. Ultimately, it encourages a rethinking of travel as not just a privilege, but a responsibility to protect the planet.